can only hope that you can see this. And I only hope that it looks okay and sounds okay and all that jazz. Anywho, this is going to be a quick cooking video because I'm at the library and it opens in about 40 minutes, and so I'm going to go in and do some work until the meetup. But I know you guys like cooking videos, and I haven't cooked in a really long time. Okay, I have the fan going on, I've got the sliding door cracked open, I've got the mic right here, and I'm hoping it's loud enough that you can hear me without too much background noise. I'm gonna say it is. Anyway, so I went to Aldi and I got some mushrooms. I'm not so sure how good these are though. Probably should have cooked these yesterday. The reason I'm iffy about them is it's been so humid here that I'm thinking this might not work. And I know mushrooms smell a little funny anyway to begin with, but I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking these are gonna have to be trashed. Alright, so we won't be cooking mushrooms. Well, we'll have to do a super quick something else. So the other thing I was going to eat if the mushrooms weren't good, which I wasn't sure if the mushrooms were going to be good or not, which is why, hence, I had a secondary thing. I'm going to boil some rice. I'm going to make some rice. And I think I'm going to use, instead of my brown rice, I think I'm going to use the, this piece of foil here. Let me show you. This piece of foil here is for those of you that are paranoid about me cooking next to this, whatchamacallit, curtain. Nothing has ever happened, but it's all good. Better safe than sorry, right? So I have some, I think this is the wild rice. Wild rice quinoa combo. Yeah, this is the wild rice with quinoa and all that. So I'm going to use that instead of my regular boiling bag brown rice because, I don't know, I want a little something extra on my diet. So this you don't cook in a bag. This you have to actually boil the water or put it in the water and boil it and all that jazz. Supposed to cook in 10 minutes. I like to cook it a little longer than 10 minutes, and the reason being is because it has, oh no, this is not the one with quinoa, this is just the rice. So this one will be 10 minutes. There's one I buy that has like rice and quinoa combo, and that one I have to cook a little longer because honestly the quinoa really takes a while to absorb all the water. Alright, let that cook. And while it's cooking, I'm going to cut up a kiwi. I'm going to peel 2 tangerines. And I'm going to slice up this avocado. So I'm going to be putting this with my rice. So avocado, 2 tangerines, and a kiwi with the wild rice. I know, I eat crazy stuff. But to me it all tastes good, so. Hopefully the lighting is good in here. I have some lights. I put batteries in my little Coleman lantern lights, and hopefully the brightness is better. I'm hoping. Hoping. I do not know where I put my cutting board. I haven't used it in a while, so I'll probably move it out of the way somewhere. So we're just going to use the plate. I'm going to use the plate to cut. So when I make, or when I cut kiwi, I usually use the carrot grater thingy to peel it. You can cut the ends off with the knife and just use the carrot grater. So let's move the avocado to the side and do the kiwi first. So we're just gonna cut the two ends off of the kiwi. I hope you can hear me. Let's cut the two ends off the kiwi. And I'm gonna take this and peel it. This, whoa, did you see that? That was my little baby light. Whoa, it just flew. I think because the fan is blowing. Here, let's clip it here. There we go. Let's clip it like that. So I use the, because this peels really thin, it's perfect for peeling the kiwi skin, I think, in my opinion, especially if you have a really sharp one. This is just a Dollar Tree one, so it might not be the sharpest one there is. See, it peels so thin that you don't lose a lot of the kiwi meat, which is why I like it. Because whenever I try with the knife, I just don't do well. I'm not one of those people that can, you know how some people can peel an apple real thin, the skin, with a regular knife? Yeah, I can't do that. So I always use the little carrot thingy to get the skin off. And I was going to eat this, out of a bowl, but my bowl is sitting in the sink. So for right now, I'm going to just put the kiwi in here just to set it aside. My regular bowl is sitting here in the sink, needs to be washed. So I don't need this for the avocado. I'll wash that when I wash the bowl. But I do use the knife for the avocado. And you just cut the avocado basically in half. Like that. Super easy. You look up YouTube videos. Then you take it and you hit this and spin. And that's it. And to get it out of the skin, I usually slice it like this. And because I'm putting this in rice, I'm going to slice it the other way as well so I can have little cubes. If I were putting it on a sandwich or on bread, I would leave it just long slices. And then I just take the skin here, put my finger. I usually have one that's fairly ripe and I can just peel it off like that. Or sometimes I'll get my big spoon and scoop it out. So we're gonna do the scoop. Let's take the kiwi, put it on the plate so I can slice it or cube it. And we're just gonna scoop out with the spoon the pieces we cut. Try and stay as close to the skin as possible, the peel as possible, because you want to get all your avocado. You want to scrape it. So I scrape it, you know, I'm scraping it clean because I want all my avocado. Avocados are expensive. So I want to make sure I get all the avocado out of there that I can. Same thing with the other side. If it weren't so humid and hot, I would keep half for tomorrow, but I'm going to eat it all today. Just kind of finagle it in there and make sure you're scraping that skin so that you're getting all the pieces. All your cubes. Okay, so there's the avocado. Trash bag. Let's rinse the knife a little. And I'm just going to use this spoon to stir up the rice, even though it has avocado on it, whatever. It's all going in the same bowl when I eat it anyway. Alright, so now we're going to just slice up the kiwi. Same thing as the avocado, really. I cut it in half, then lay the flat side down. And then you slice. And then you turn it and you slice it the other way. Super simple. Same thing with this one. You slice long ways. About 3 or 4 cuts. Then you turn it and you slice it short ways, about 4 cuts. Or 3. And now you have nice little, you know, pieces. I know that's a lot of green, but that's why we have the orange, or the 2 tangerines rather. That's going to give us some different colors in our dish. A trash bag hanging here. This is my trash bag, so it's hanging there. I'm not throwing trash on the floor. So we're just going to peel this to give us some different color and to give us a little bit different taste. I think tangerines, the halos or whatever you choose, brand you choose, the cuties, they go well with a lot of different foods. You saw that I put some in my Brussels sprouts. I'll link that video up here somewhere so you can see that cooking video where I made Brussels sprouts and we added tangerines. But they're really delicious in a lot of things. They really, really are. See how that color is popping now? We got the orange and we got the green. We're gonna have this beautiful wild rice. And I'm gonna put a little bit of, once the rice is done, I'm gonna put a little bit of my coconut amino acids in it. That's Trader Joe's brand if you're looking. Trader Joe's coconut amino acids. That way I don't have any soy. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this vegetable powder that I got from Sprouts on it. And I'm going to sprinkle some nutritional yeast in it as well. That Miss G2 had given me that, and I haven't used it all up yet. I actually forgot about it, to be honest. I forgot I had it, so yeah. I don't cook very often, especially when it's warm. I usually just eat fruit like this. I'll eat this stuff raw like this, you know, and just eat it. I don't eat a lot of hot foods in the summer. I pretty much become a raw vegan in the summer, or a partial raw vegan in the summer. Unless I go out somewhere, I usually don't eat a lot of foods, hot foods in the summer. Yeah. That's looking like maybe another 4 or 5 minutes, and it might be done. I think I put a little bit too much water in it, but it's better to have too much water than not enough, because it's going to absorb whatever it's going to absorb. Cooking rice, a little more water than needed is better than a little less. Because then it's hard if it don't have enough. If it don't, oh my gosh, if it doesn't have enough water. All right, so while I'm waiting for that last 2 or 3 minutes, I'm gonna wash this dish out. And I already put a little water and dish soap in there. This was my oatmeal. Going out for an early dinner, so I'm not going to eat a lot of this. Really, I'm not. Probably only going to eat half of this, and I'll save the other half for later on tonight or for breakfast in the morning. Yeah, I'll eat dinner stuff for breakfast in the morning. Doesn't matter to me. I'm driving to Virginia tomorrow morning. I mean, not to Virginia. To the southern part of Virginia where my son is tomorrow morning, so I'll get up in the morning and eat the other half of this rice and fruits for breakfast. Not a big deal to me to eat dinner or lunch stuff for breakfast, because you don't want to waste food, you know. Bottom line is, you just don't want to waste food. So my dish soap I use is some watered down Dr. Bronner's. And when I have stuff that really needs a good scrubbing, I'll put the vinegar in it. But vinegar and then the watered down Dr. Bronner's. I do my Dr. Bronner's about 2 parts Dr. Bronner, 1 part water. That's usually how I do it. I like mine a little more soapy than non-soapy. And Dr. Bronner's doesn't really suds up, so if you're using it thinking you're not getting clean, or because you can use it as a body wash, you can use it as a shampoo, you can use it as a cleanser around the house, you can use it for everything. Castile soap is amazing soap. I love it so much. And I usually get the peppermint as for cleaning and doing dishes, even for my body. But they have a tea tree, there's a lavender, there's an unscented, I think there's a eucalyptus as well. All those scents are awesome to me. So I think this might be done. Looks like the rice is nice and swelled up. I'm gonna taste a kernel or two just to make sure it's not crunchy. Okay, I'm thinking maybe 2 more minutes, a little bit longer. Wild rice needs to cook a little bit longer. It's got the brown in wild rice, I think. And brown rice does need a little more time than white rice. So I'm using my broken portable tripod, which is not all it's cracked up to be, needless to say. Like, I would have to hold it here to get it to stay where I want it to. That's why the picture has been down so low. So I apologize for that, guys. Hopefully it looks okay. Alright, yeah, rice is nice and swollen. These boiling bags really make 2 servings. If you're not a big eater like me, I can definitely get 2 good servings out of it. Matter of fact, I think I'm not going to eat out of my bowl. I think I'm going to eat out of my plastic container that I often use as a bowl, so that I can just put the top on it and save the rest for tomorrow. Oh, let's see if I can get it out without... Okay. So oftentimes if I have double serving, I will eat out of this and save the other half. So, and this is my top, and I'll just put it on and sit it up here or down here, and in the morning eat it. Oh yeah, that's a lot of rice. I'm glad I put that little bit of extra water in there. Man, that really did swell up. Woohoo! And I use this, I use this to drain. Hopefully, I wish they made some with smaller holes. Hopefully I won't lose too much rice in this, because my colander holes are a little bit bigger than this, I think. So hopefully I won't lose too much rice when I drain it. Alright, I'm going to turn this cooktop off. I don't think I need it on anymore. The water is definitely boiling. I'm going to taste it one more time just to make sure I'm happy with the consistency. Yeah, that's good. I don't like mushy rice, but I don't like it crunchy either. The face is extra shiny today. It's very humid. So basically you just put this on, you hold it, and you drain. Shake it a little, make sure all the water comes out. Alright, here's our rice. Wow, that's plenty. You know what, I might just put half of this in here and then I will, actually I'm gonna put a little more than half in here. I think I will eat out of the bowl. I changed my mind again. It's my prerogative, right? I am gonna eat out of the bowl. And I'm eating a little less than half because I am going out to an early dinner and I really don't want to get full. And I'm gonna slide this all the way over to the side. And the reason I'm doing that is when I put my kiwi, tangerine, and avocado in, I'm gonna sit it on the other side. I definitely need to get one of those ones that has the split. And Dollar Tree sells them, and I didn't think about getting one when I got this, so. So I'm gonna use what I'm gonna use for my food now. I don't have any more avocado, but I do have one more kiwi and a few more tangerines, so I'm not worried too much about using a lot of tangerine and kiwi right now. But the avocado, I'll definitely make sure that I give myself plenty for tomorrow. That I'll probably split. I'll give myself more than half for tomorrow of the avocado. I'll need that good avocado in the morning. So there it is. I'm not going to put the amino acids in this until I eat it tomorrow. So there it is, split in half. And I'm going to leave the top off because the rice is still hot, and I'm going to just sit it. Hopefully nothing falls right there. I'm not moving. You know what, there's a sticky thing here. Let me sit it on the sticky thing here. And just loosely put the top on in case any bugs come. All right, now to add our nutritional yeast. A little bit of nutritional yeast. Look into the nutritional yeast and decide if it's something you want to use in your food. This has like a cheesy taste to it to me, so everything tastes better with cheesiness. And this vegetable powder, green superfood stuff, it's a little sample thing, and it's something you would put in smoothies, but I put it in my oatmeal and on different foods as well. It just gives me a little bit extra nutrition, that's all. Can't go wrong with extra nutrition. And the amino acids. Just a couple of little dashes. And then we're gonna mix it. I'm gonna give you guys a good picture there so you can see it. Okay, there's a good picture for you. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. All right. So you got that sweetness from the tangerine. You got the green from the rice. You got the smoothness of the avocado. And a little bit of a ting from the kiwi. Doesn't taste cheesy. So the nutritional yeast is not overpowering. It's got a good flavor. It almost tastes like something you get at like a Chinese food restaurant or something. It's yummy. I gotta do my water bottle. I had a secondary water bottle. So I went to the movie yesterday with a friend, a different friend. I've seen 3 friends this week. And a friend treated me to the movie yesterday, and we saw Breaking In with Gabrielle Union. It was okay. I'm trying to support black movies. But it reminded me of No Good Deed with Idris Elba and Taraji P. Henson, and the other movie with what's her name? Beyonce and Idris Elba, where Idris Elba, the temp lady, was working at his job. White lady was saying that they were having an affair when they really weren't, and Beyonce had to basically beat her behind. It kind of reminded me a combination of both of those movies. So it's like been there, done that, seen it. So I'm a really need for Hollywood to stop making the black women fight and be angry black women. There's more to us than that. And I understand that sometimes you have to play those roles to make your money, to make the projects you really want to make. But I'm getting a little tired of the stereotypical kicking behind, fighting for her kids, you know, black woman stereotype. I want us to be successful. We're so multifaceted. I want to see more. Anyway, those are just my thoughts. The acting wasn't great by any of the actors. But, you know, I supported it. Even though technically it wasn't my money that bought the ticket, I supported it. Considering how hot it is, this water is actually cool. Not cold, cool. So that's good. My temperature thing says that it's 82 outside and 87 inside. Maybe because I was just cooking. It does not feel like 80 anything in here. It feels like it's like 75. I do have the fan blowing right on me, so maybe that's why I feel cooler. And the gauge is close to the pan. Anywho. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you doing that for me. That means a lot to me. So I'm going to go into the library when it opens in about 30 minutes or so. And thank you for my Patreon patrons. I'll put their names here. Thank you so much for believing in me and wanting to support me with a monthly contribution. I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the exclusive content you're getting on Patreon, because I'm trying to keep it fresh. Please, please, please give me your feedback on Patreon so that I can know what it is you want, because I want this to be a good experience for you. You're spending money, and I want it to be a good experience for you. All right? Thank you so much for watching, as always, guys. And remember, you are loved.